Hello, Sassy Sirens. I am back with yet another video about our fantastic Starbucks cups. That's why I shoot these videos. That's what this channel is all about. But anywho, so I love whenever I get the opportunity to pull out a couple of old school cups. Whenever I come across Starbucks cup collectors, I'm always finding people who have been collecting for maybe the last 3 years or 4 years or something of that nature. So I have been collecting, obviously, as you guys know, for 7, 8 years, maybe something of that nature. So I do have a lot of cups that are just really throwback cups that just really remind me of a different time when the creative department at Starbucks just created things that where you wanted the entire shelf, right? I don't feel like that happens nearly as much anymore. And I know you guys are thinking, well, wait a minute, I see when you do videos that you buy like 9 or 10 cups. What are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna take you back and we're gonna play a little story time. So we're going to go back to actually 2014, 2015. So 2014 and 2015, Starbucks put out this collection called the Dot Collection. And for me, that was just really everything. And I have not seen Starbucks go back to kind of a collection or marketing material or a splash the way they've never been able to emulate what they did with the Dot Collection, in my opinion. So at that time, Starbucks released, I believe, about 100 cups, and it was a mixture, obviously, between double walls, between cold cups, between coffee cups, between mugs, right? So you saw a whole bunch of different styles, but that collection, when you also walked into a store, the marketing and promotional materials around that entire collection was just breathtaking. So if you don't recall what it looked like, I mean, just literally Google it, Starbucks, Dot Collection, and you'll find photos of what stores looked like and how they did the designing and the promotional and the marketing material around the collection, and you will be absolutely blown away. So I'm going to do a series of videos that will highlight some of the cups that I have from the Dot Collection. Again, you're going to see a whole different aesthetic than kind of what you see today. I'm going to start with the cup that's right here. This is, to me, this is the original studded cup because it's all white, and then you have the silver studs going up the sides. We've got the Sassy siren right there in the center, and then you're always going to find me waxing poetically about a glass top. That's just the world I live in, the world I wish I could go back to when they did the glass tops. So when you see my stuff for the Dot Collection throughout the series, all of the tops are going to be this glass ceramic material because at that time, that's how Starbucks was making the tops. I get it. People, they were dropping, they were cracking, whatever. So I get why they went to the plastic version. But for me, Starbucks, you're never going to win me over with the plastic top because it does not look nearly as good as this ceramic top does, right? This is silver, so you can literally use it as a mirror to check your lipstick. It's just, for me, the ceramic top was everything. I get it. You also had the opening, so people might have been saying, hey, my coffee is getting cold or whatnot. But I am, if I have to reheat up my coffee, I have no problem with that. Because the look of this cup with the studded top just give me back my ceramic top, Starbucks. All right, give it back to me. Okay, just me. If it can only be me, just me, right? Let's look at this cup. It's also super simplistic, but gorgeous. It's a cup that I obviously carry a ton around Valentine's Day, but even outside of Valentine's Day, I carry it just because it is so simple yet so pretty, right? It has this red heart with this beautiful cursive to say love across it. It has the red ceramic top, and it's so simple, but it surprises you how much you really like and enjoy this cup. I love carrying it because it just stands out because of the super bright red heart and the super bright red top there. So Again, all of this is from the Dot Collection 2014. You know that when you flip it over because you see the copyright 2014. Also interesting to know how long you've had a cup, where you're just like, I've had this cup for how long and it hasn't broken or cracked or been stolen? What? This was a simple design. You're calling it the Dot Collection. You should probably have a cup that has some dots on it. So I did really like this one too, even though it's very simple. All of the dots are black except for a few of these dots that have these textured, I think the lines are silver and they're textured. That's how you also know that the top of this is supposed to be silver. So sometimes people will resell their cups and they'll have different types of tops on them. One of the things I can't stand is when I see a cup in the aftermarket that I know is a cup that came with a ceramic top, but the person is selling it with a plastic top. Ooh, that drives me nuts. And if you're going to do that, at least give a discount for it, because that's not the original top that the cup came with. So this, you know, it's supposed to be silver because of the silver lines that are in this dot right here. So you know that the top is supposed to be silver. Again, this is from 2014. You have the Starbucks vertical written in silver as well. So yet again, another super simple cup, but something about the aesthetics just really tickles my fancy. It also reminds me a little bit of Cruella de Vil, which was a very interesting movie. If you guys have not seen the Disney live action version of Cruella, definitely see it. I think Emma Stone always is a delightful surprise anytime you see her in a movie. So I did that quick little plug there for you. But that cup definitely reminds me of a little bit of Cruella with the, you know, white and black hair and all of that stuff, whatever. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to do a series of videos that highlight the Dot Collection from 2014 because it's so... The whole vibe of what Starbucks was doing at that time has not been emulated in a single collection since then, in my opinion. It was all about the splash, the glamour of it. If you could just see what the store looked like, you had whole walls just merchandised out with all of the product, meant to look gorgeous, meant to look inviting, meant to, you know, strike this fancy of gimme, 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 gimme. And I think the collection premiered, if I remember, during the holiday season. So I want to say these cups came in like a gorgeous gift box where you could just, you know, flip the top on it, wrap it, and give it away as a gift. So it was also it was meant for convenience as well, because you would just keep the cup in the red box that you received it, that you bought it in, and just take the top from the bottom, put it to the top, wrap it if you wanted to. You didn't even have to wrap it if you didn't want to, because the box looked so pretty. So you could have just kept it in the box, put a bow on it maybe, and handed it away as a gift. So I actually feel like I recall during a company white elephant that year, and I want to say I got a cup for the white elephant to give away, and that's exactly what I did. I think I just put a bow on the box and kept it moving. So if you're enjoying this content, please like, please subscribe, tell me what more you want to be seeing. If you want me to spend more time, less time talking about old school cups, I don't know. So for me, if I was a new collector, I would love to see what cups used to look like. So I would prefer to see the old school cups, but you know, it's I'm a slave to my audience, so y'all just let me know. So between now and the next video, please stay sassy.